Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are doing good and have a nice weekend. This Sunday is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the dads, the sexy dads. um, I hope you enjoy with your family and your kids and your loved ones spoil you a little bit. Happy Father's Day. Um, I I want to talk about shadow work and the importance to do your shadow work for you to lift your weight off from your shoulders and as a defense mechanism for psyche attacks. How do your shadow work and heal can make a big difference for you to practically become immune to the attacks and any kind of attacks like bully or mockery, and just for you to feel good with yourself, to get high self-esteem and work on your self-love. Is everything is linked for real. If you really pay attention to all these things, you're gonna see that everything is linked for your highest good, for your own peace and harmony within yourself and with your environment. So the hardest thing that we can go through, I think, while going to your spiritual awakening or life in general, is face your own mistakes, your own demons, your own traumas, your own wounds, inner child wounds, um, all these things that we don't want to remember, the things that we don't want to bring back to life because either they were painful, super painful, traumatic, or sometimes we don't feel good with ourselves about things that we did in the past and we just can't bring it back and revisit it, right? So we can't forgive ourselves, right? And part of the shadow work is also to forgive yourself, not just forgive the people that hurt you, harm you, or mistreat you, but also to forgive yourself, because most of the time is you not be able to forgive yourself is what is blocking you for a lot of things. And most of the time we feel victims, yes, but it's also we feel guilt, a lot of guilt, because we think that whatever happens is our fault, or it was our fault, and it's hard for us to let it go, right? And that can mess with your head, with your mind a lot. So it's very important for us to do the shadow work and face or demons, face or truth, face or guilt, okay, or pain. And everybody says by going within, right, is how you do your shadow work. And what it means to go within, well, in my own experience, go within is, yes, is meditate, analyze, bring back all the memories that hurt you, which I understand is very, very, very hard to do. Most of the people don't do the shadow work because it's a hard thing to do, to face yourself, to face your shadow side. It's very hard. And just a few people are willing to go through the pain, are willing to face it, and are willing to work on themselves. Not everybody wanna do it. It's very hard. But until you do this, you're not gonna find peace, and you're not gonna be able to do a lot of stuff, including manifest. Because when you don't do your shadow work and you are in constant pain, and you are in constant fight with yourself, you keep your heart chakra blocked and closed. So if your heart chakra is closed, you are unable to manifest. There's no way you can manifest with a heart chakra closed. So you need to work on yourself for the manifestation to start working, right? Or coming to you. So meditation helps a lot, pray helps a lot, but we also have to do it by remembering all these things that in the first place harm you, hurt you, or are hard to even think about it, because we usually know what kind of things hurt us, right? You know what is killing you inside, okay? But we deny it to ourselves that is exactly the thing that is the problem in our lives. We deny, and by saying we are okay, we're good, we're not gonna be stuck in the past, and whatever life happens, and you just move on and just put it aside and ignore it, right? Well, that doesn't help. Ignoring the problem is never gonna help to heal. You have to attack the problem. You have to face the problem. You have to bring back the problem and think, analyze, and see what happened, why it happened, what lesson you can extract from the problem, from the trauma, and heal it by forgiving the person or the situation that hurt you, and forgiving yourself for sometimes put yourself in that situation, or for feeling guilty and thinking that it was your fault when it wasn't your fault. So you have to forgive your inner child, and you have to forgive yourself for feeling like that, and understand that everything that happens for your highest good, for you to learn lessons, for you to evolve and grow as a human, as a being, as a being of light. Okay, so why is important for you to heal your traumas and your wounds, and in order for you to become immune to psychic attacks. It's very simple, and I'm gonna put myself as example, as I always do, and it's because when people do witchcraft or send you psychic attacks, or is bullying you or mocking you, they use the things that make you suffer. They use the things that know about you that can hurt you. Okay, this kind of people, or this kind of people or groups, they are cowards. Okay, they smile in your face and try to catfish you and get all the information that they can get to harm you. So these people can try to become your friends, and always trying to fish for traumas and all the sad things that you went through in your life, to use it against you, as well as the things that you cherish. They will use it against you to harm you. Okay, so if you are not healed, for example, and they send you psyche attacks, and they play with your mind, and they start making you depressed, and you out of nowhere start feeling sad, and remembering things that hurt you. But instead of healing, you just get stuck with the memory of a loss, with the memory of abandonment wounds, or rejection, bully, and all kind of stuff that you went through. So these people know how to do it. These people use spell, hex, curses, and all kind of ways to mix it with witchcraft and all these things, candle magic, pictures, moon, etc. They send you spirits of chaos, spirits of depression, spirits of, for trauma, and all these things to make you feel stuck in all these memories that are painful. So if you're not healed, you're gonna get stuck in that mentality, in that victim mentality, and you're gonna even commit suicide, okay, or become a drug addict, alcoholic, or even being promiscuous, become a sex addict too, if they know that you have any problem with sex. It's a lot of ways where they can attack all these traumas and all these wounds that you have in your soul, and they are cowards, okay. They use your feelings against you, okay. So it's very important for you to heal. It's very important for you to use your shadow work, so you can overcome this kind of attacks, and in general to have a better life, okay. How we can do this? We can do this by honor your feelings, okay. Honor your feelings. So honoring your feelings is by you accepting that you are not perfect, that you make mistakes as everybody, but life is full of mistakes. Life is full of experiences, good and bad, okay? And by you accepting and honoring that you are not perfect and that you make mistakes, and knowing that you did something wrong, but you are now a grown person, or you now get the lesson, and now you overcome your life and you're ready to move on. It's part of the healing process, okay. Denying your feelings, denying the things that happen, denying revisiting these situations is just gonna delay your healing, and in some cases make it worse, because like I say, people get haunted by the past, people get haunted by their mistakes, people get haunted by traumas, by wounds, rejection, abandonment, sexual abuse. All these things haunt us, okay, and they're gonna be attacking us, our inner child, until we heal. And the people that are close to us and are malicious and know all these things about you, they're gonna use it against you to put you in fear, okay, to put you in a state of depression, in a state of insecurity, to feel like you are worthless, like nobody loves you because you've been rejected, people being abandoning you, and you start feeling like you're no worthy of love or friendship or success, okay. And that's why it's very important for you to honor your feelings, to understand that everything that you feel, you need the validation from yourself, that yes, I was mad. I did this because I was mad, okay? But I'm gonna be honest to myself, and I'm gonna stop denying that I did this because I was mad and I lose my mind and I make a mistake, okay? And it's painful, and it's like a ego death to accept that you make a mistake out of ego, out of being impulsive, and harming or hurting somebody because you were selfish, okay? But if you honor your feelings and you say, okay, well, I'm gonna be honest with myself and I'm gonna honor my feelings, that means that you don't have to be right all the time. You make mistakes. We are human. We're supposed to fuck it up to learn, okay? So yes, I fuck it up. Fuck it. I was too fucking mad. I was out of my mind. I let my ego make a mistake, be revengeful, and I was playing dirty, and I did this. But I honor myself by telling the truth to myself and accepting that I did a mistake. But then I'm gonna see what happened, okay? Well, this person made me mad, and I was trying to revenge, to make it suffer because I was suffering inside, you know. And for me to feel better, I had to make somebody else to feel bad. So I had to do this for me to feel better about the situation that was hurting me, or making me feel angry, right? But now I recognize that I went wrong with that decision. Now I recognize that even if that person hurt me or did whatever, that is on that person. I should not harm others just because somebody hurt me, you know? And be honest to myself that I lose my head and I did this, but I forgive myself for acting bad, and I forgive the person for hurting me, and I forgive myself for reacting in that way. And now I'm gonna move on and avoid repeating the same mistake, okay? And that's how you heal from that particular situation. It's gonna be multiple situations in your life that you need to heal, okay? This is an example of, for example, when you feel guilt for something that you did, okay? Another example that I always use is about abuse, sexual abuse. Sometimes we don't want to touch that situation because it's very painful and very hard for us to go back to it and revisit it because it's something that hurt us in a very deep way, right? But we have to accept that it wasn't our fault. It wasn't our fault. It's whoever person that did what they did, and was because they were suffering their own problems. And I'm not justifying nobody, but life is life, and there's a lot of fucked up people in the mind that do a lot of shit. But if you analyze and go deep down how they were raised and how they were growing up and all the things that they went through, or the influence that they have around them, you can understand why they are so fucked up in the mind, okay? And people that get abused, sexually abused, usually, not everybody, but they repeat the same mistake because people get so traumatized, and they're so sad about this situation that in their mind they think that they have to do the same thing that they went through, because it's not fair that other people is happy when you're not. Some people get the fixation, you know, and get so fucked up in the mind that they need to do the same to feel sexually satisfied, okay? Because they get to fixated on the issue, okay? There is a lot of things that a person that was a victim of abuse, sexual abuse, can become themselves the abuser, okay? Now, not everybody that is being abused is an abuser, okay? Not everybody is like that, and not everybody become homosexual neither. That is a choice. I know it sounds hard, but in reality, it's a choice, because the fact that you were abused doesn't mean that you had to become an abuser, okay? The fact that a person, the same sex that you are, abuse you, doesn't mean that you have to become homosexual. And that is the truth. It's a choice. It depends how your mind fucked up is, okay? It depends how you heal and the support that you receive, okay, during the process of healing this trauma. If you don't receive any process and you get abused and abused and abused for years and years and years, well, you can imagine how the mind get fucked up, right? And then people become fixated on things, okay? Or you can become scared of the sex that abuse you, and don't want to have relations with the same sex that abuse you, right? So you get traumatized. I mean, there is a lot of reasons why people become abusers or become homosexual, but that doesn't mean that every person that is a victim of abuse, sexual abuse, is gonna become that, and it doesn't have to, okay? That's why it's very important for us to look for help, to look for medical help, psychological help, spiritual help, okay? It's very important for us to reach for somebody that we can trust to be able to heal these wounds, okay? And it's very important to heal, for us to move on without becoming an abuser or becoming fixated or becoming crazy, you know? It's very important. But like I say, by doing your shadow work and understanding that it's not your fault, you did nothing wrong, you just were victim of a situation because that person made you the victim. But you stop being the victim when you start healing and you start understanding. And I know there is situations and cases that are very, very bad, that there is no explanation, okay? But you still can heal. You still can heal if you work on yourself and you let go and let God, okay, to enter in your spirit and support you and give you the strength to overcome a situation like this one, okay? But like I say, healing and doing your shadow work, revisiting situations and trying to extract lessons from it, it's gonna help you to be strong in your spirit, in your mind. Some people cannot use that against you, to attack you, bully you, mock you, or even make you a victim of it again, okay? Because you are healed. So it's very, very important to attack the traumas, the inner wounds, okay? Or mistakes or guilt, okay? And work on it, work with it, and look for the help that you need. And if you don't want to look for help, because like me, I don't like psychologists, I don't like take medicine, and I use trust in God, and I've been trusting that He's healing me, and in fact He did heal me. I just did my shadow work. I cry all the tears that I needed to cry, okay? And I forgive myself for feeling guilty, for feeling that it was my fault. I forgive myself, and I forgive the person that abused me, okay? Knowing that that was his experience, his mistakes, and his life, and has nothing to do with me, okay? In the other hand, this was an experience that teach me stuff, okay? So I have to extract all the lessons from that experience, okay? Without feeling myself linked to this abuser, because I had nothing to do with this abuser. His inner child wounds or his traumas or whatever it takes him to become this person is on him, and he's the one that has to attack and heal that. I have to make to heal myself and not worry about that person. Just forgive him and release the experience, okay? And understand what happened, why I learned from it, and release the pain, okay? And accepting that it's not my fault, accepting that I have no control over nobody in this world but myself, my own thoughts, my own feelings. So if I want to be okay, if I want to feel better, I had to be in control of my feelings and my person, and I had to do my shadow work, and I had to heal to feel better by honoring my own feelings, honoring my person, my life, everything, okay? Using my self-love, okay, to nurture myself and overcome everything the people that I cannot control throw at me, because I understand that it's not my fault, okay? Whatever they think about me, it's not my fault. I cannot control them, okay? Whatever things that they talk about me, is whatever they want to say, is whatever they want to think, is the reality, the distorted reality in their minds about me. But that doesn't mean that that's me, okay? So with this, what I mean is, like, I am becoming immune to the bully and the mockery because I heal myself, because I heal all the traumas, my inner child wounds, okay? And I feel happy with myself. I feel I found my worth as a woman, okay? My worth as a human, as a being of light. So that's how I become immune to the mockery and to the bully. So there is no person in the world that can come and try to bully me and try to ruin my name or try to destroy my reputation by saying whatever they say, even using things from my past, because my past is in the past, okay? And even though I know that time doesn't exist, because it doesn't exist, I am healed from whatever I did. So whatever I did, whatever I went through, and whatever I experienced is completely healed. So nobody can use that against me, even if they try. They can try, because I cannot control nobody, right? They can try to harm me. They can try to do it. But I'm not gonna be a victim anymore, because I am confident of who I am, okay? So no matter what they do, if they post pictures of me, if they put videos of me, if they spill information about me in my past, I don't care, because I am healed, because I know who I am, because at the end, the people that looks bad is gonna be them, not me, okay? Because I am living my best life right now. I don't fuck with nobody. I mind my own business. And the people is stubborn trying to fuck with me. I'm just gonna let them. Okay? They play games, try to play with my mind, and it's okay, it's fine. But I'm not gonna be crying. I'm not gonna be hiding myself because somebody put public and information about me, about my past, because somebody post a picture of me. Even if they post something of me naked or whatever, I'm not gonna hide because somebody's trying to expose me, because I'm not gonna deny the things that I went through. I'm not gonna deny myself. I cannot cover the sun with one finger. Life is about learning lessons. Life is about fucking shit up. It's the way you learn. Not everybody fuck it up the same way. Okay? And we sometimes fuck it up big time. Okay? But we learn. And that is the main goal. Because this life is about learning. It's a school. Okay? So, I'm a confident woman. I know my worth. And I know that I am not my mistakes. I am not my abusers' mistakes. Okay? So whatever they can use, they can use. And that's it. I'm not gonna be crying. I'm not gonna be hiding. I'm not gonna stop being who I am. I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing. There's no way that they can blackmail me. There's no a spell, hex, or curse that they can use against my inner child. Because I am healed. Because I did my shadow work. So it's very important for us, for everybody, even if you're not under attack, psyche attack or witchcraft, it's very important for everybody to do their shadow work, the inner healing, so you're not victim of mockery or bullying. And you can open your heart, and you can manifest, and you can have your vibration high, and being happy without carrying traumas, without carrying guilt, without carrying all this stuff that is always inside of us, hurting us, and we always trying to avoid healing, or we trying to avoid to bring him back because it's uncomfortable, because it hurts. Once you heal, once you do your shadow work, all these things disappear. They become memories, but they don't hurt anymore. And you actually grow. I become a better person. And nobody can fuck with yourself, with you, with your mind. Nobody can fuck with you anymore. No matter what they do, witchcraft or no witchcraft, no matter what they say, no matter. You're gonna be fine with yourself and with the world, because we cannot control them, right? So you have to honor your feelings, make a change and a transition from one person in your past to the new person, and make a commitment with yourself to be better, so you can feel better, and nothing can disturb your peace. Okay? Another thing about the shadow work is, like I say, to open your heart chakra. When you close your heart chakra, when you have it closed, you block blessings. You block true love. You block self-love. You block abundance. Okay? You block your capability to manifest. Okay, manifest everything, not just money, but manifest a relationship, manifest an outcome, manifest a new reality. You need to unblock your heart chakra for you to have success. When your heart chakra is closed, you are stuck. You just can't see a good luck coming because you are stuck, you are blocked. So your bills keep piling up, your relationships keeps being fucked up, you're unhappy, you feel trapped in your mind. Okay, people do whatever they want with you, they manipulate you, they use you, they mistreat you, bully you, mocking you, etc. Okay, and you live in the constant denying the truth, denying your own problems, and blame everybody else around you from your problems because you think that everything is happening to you, that everybody is trying to hurt you, that everybody is putting the foot in front of you for you to fall, not knowing that it's your own foot, the one that is making you trip, not knowing that it's you who needs to heal to attract abundance, to manifest, to attract a good relationship, peace, harmony, love, self-care, self-love. If you feel unworthy, you're not able to have self-love because you don't love yourself. You feel unworthy. So it's very important to heal. All these things are linked for your highest good, for you to grow and evolve as a spirit, as a person, and reach happiness, reach harmony, reach peace. As long as you don't heal, you're gonna continue being blocked. Your heart chakra is gonna be blocked, and you're gonna be unhappy, stuck, suffering. So I hope all this makes sense to you and help you to release, help you to face your own demons, your own problems, and start fighting against yourself. Stop fighting against yourself and stop fighting against the world, because in reality it's nobody's fault but our fault when you decide not to grow and you decide not to evolve because you don't want to do the work, you don't want to do the shadow work. It's your fault. It's nobody's fault. You cannot control nobody. People can keep trying to hurt you and they're not gonna stop because you hurt. They don't care. They will come out against you, and life is gonna keep happening until you get the lessons. You're never gonna be better if you don't get the lessons and you don't do the work. You need to do the work. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's responsibility, but it's our responsibility. It's our job to heal ourselves. Do it for yourself. Break the chains, break the programming, the victim mentality, the oh, it's me again, people is hurting me, oh, life is kicking me in the ass. No. Heal. Open your heart chakra, and all your life is gonna completely change. Start creating your own reality. And accept that you cannot control people. life is gonna keep happening, because until the day you die, you have to learn lessons. You have to keep learning lessons. So you have to keep growing. So life is never gonna stop. You're gonna keep losing people, you're gonna keep losing jobs, you're gonna keep losing things until you learn, until you change, until you grow and evolve. And the only way is by doing your shadow work, by healing yourself, your traumas, your guilt. Release and move on. Okay? Thank you for watching. I love you all. Thank you. God bless you.